Hi, I'm Jozen Reodica, Vice President for Account Management. I've been with Shearwater for 6.5 years.
Hi, I'm Gerard Santos, and I'm a clinical liaison for a remote patient monitoring program that takes care of COPD patients. And I've been within the industry for 8 years now.
I started in Shearwater 2016, so it was a leap year. I came from another company, actually without a job. I resigned from that company, and I was lucky to be accepted here in Shearwater. So I started April 1, 2016. I was very happy to be part of the company. I was referred by a friend. So that friend was really a blessing. It was a blessing for me to get that opportunity to work at Shearwater. And 2016 was really a leap year. That was a moment for me to say, sometimes in your life, you just need to leap without looking. So after a month, I was hired by Shearwater. So it was Anshu who interviewed me, and I think I was the second operations director in Shearwater. I always feel that this is where my values, my belief, it's actually aligned with the company. But I feel that this is where I feel empowered. I had a chance to make some videos in the lobby. I had an opportunity to come up with some clubs, activities, the music and dance. I had an opportunity to do outside my operations director role. And this is because Anshum, as my boss, was really very empowering for me to have that opportunity to do outside what's expected of me. So that's one thing that I appreciate. And actually, from that experience, he found already an opportunity to say, like, Jozen can really do something beyond what's expected. Only to find out after 2 years, being an operations director, I was just doing my job. And he told me May 2019, and he said, hey, there's an opportunity for you to work in the US. Because they were looking for someone who can work as an account manager in the US. I didn't know that. I was just doing my job. I wasn't expecting anything beyond operations director role. And he said, yes, and this is an opportunity. Think about it. I said, I'm happy here. I'm okay. But the next day, I decided, I think I need to do it for my daughter.
So I was recruited by one of the account managers way back in 2014 for a program. I was still in contract with the previous employer at the time. But she checked back with me a year after, and I decided to accept the job offer. And then doing some work as a process trainer for a account, I was offered the opportunity to go to the US through their US sponsorship program. I never thought that I could start over. I got to a point where I'm really just comfortable with the way things are. It's good that you always have this pressure around you for you to grow. If you are in a position where everything's just working out and everything feels comfortable, you tend to be complacent. You're basically limiting yourself to what other opportunities can present if you just like stay in your comfort zone.
I was offered May, and then I visited the Nashville office June, so that I get to feel and understand how it is to be an account manager. And then from there, I actually traveled back. I got my documents September. I got my paper. I submitted December. Actually, it's more on my end because I wanted to celebrate Christmas here. So the first 2 months, I had to adjust, know where the grocery is. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a credit card. I didn't have anything. I experienced fraud. I had so many boo-boos, but it was an experience that I still enjoy, and I'm very proud to share. It wasn't easy at the first 6 months. I had thoughts of going back. Me and my daughter had thoughts of going back. She missed her friends. I missed my friends. I still do video call. But one thing I realized, it was hard for me to move forward because I keep looking back. Moving forward makes it very challenging because you always keep looking back and trying to think, what if I just stayed? But it was a decision for me and my daughter. We just prayed together because it's hard to move forward if you keep on saying that I miss my friends. That was a 3-month struggle. I had to think and listen to videos about motivations. I was thinking, not everyone will have a chance to be in the US. Everyone would want to be in the US. Everyone would have that chance and be in the US, they'll grab it. So why will I go back? So prayer really helped. Motivational videos really helped. And my daughter and I had that relationship that made us say, this is really where we should be.
When I got here, I was living alone. Our immigration team recommends that the primary applicant travels first before they bring their family over, so that you get a feel of how it is to live here and then ease your family into the transition period more easily as compared to every one of you struggling to find the routine and whatnot. So I was here by myself for 6 months before my wife and daughter came over. When I got here, so it was November. It was the Thanksgiving month, and since they knew that I was new, they were asking me, "Hey, what are Thanksgiving plans?" I'm like, "I'm probably just gonna stay home." And they were saying, "What? No Thanksgiving plan? Really? Thanksgiving's big." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, I don't have anyone here, so I don't have any family here." On that particular day, someone was knocking at my door and asked me, "Are you Gerard Santos? Happy Thanksgiving." And when I opened the box, it was like, a dinner for like 2 to 3 persons that had the traditional Thanksgiving menu, like turkey, mashed potatoes, and all that stuff. So it's an adjustment when I got here. I think I'm still getting used to calling people on first name basis. Because a lot of the people that's working in the corporate office are like VPs, executives. It was a major adjustment for me, and I have to catch myself when I ever refer to them as sir or ma'am, because I was the only one doing that in the corporate office. Somehow similar within specific teams in the Philippines. Before I left for the US, promoted open communication, and that is evident still when I got here. But again, that's just the culture that I love about Shearwater Health. Should you decide to go here, and I'm quoting scripture here, do not despise your humble beginnings. Be humble enough to start from scratch and be patient with yourself, because you're not gonna get everything right the first time. And you have to be humble enough to forgive yourself if you mess up. It's not like I made all the right decisions when I got here. Looking back, I think I could have done something better, but you just have to keep moving forward. And you can't succeed at everything, but you have to celebrate your small wins.